Hey guys, welcome back to Transport Fever 2 on the Lonely Pines map. A couple of little change-ups I made last time out, or not change-up, I just added a little bit more, like fences, as you can see as we come into, down to the Tesco Food Kings. Look at that, that looks great. I'm really happy with that. You can see I've added in some fences, some barriers, and a couple of other buildings, and I fixed up the retaining wall around the back and the little garden bits, just to showcase a little bit of what we can achieve when we do a little bit more. Now, it's not finished because as we progress through the ages, you know, we can add trucks and modern stuff to it, but, you know, it's getting there. Look at this. I think this looks great. It's coming up really well. So once we get out of this truck, I'll show you a bit what it's like around. Oh, we're waiting. Traffic jam. You can see I've added some fences and just little extra decorative bits here and there. Let's have a look at it. Thank you, Road Vehicle 87, for that trip. You can see I've just added the fences up along this way as well. You know, it just adds to the ambience and all that sort of stuff. I know, big word to start the day. And just around here, you can see I've absolutely retained the guts out of this area, and purely because we put this big building up the back here. With a bit of a car park. It's more like a bit of an admin building, you would say, and I've added in a little service road, fully fenced off as well to get around there. Okay, so just so you can be aware of what's going on there, and yep, really enjoyed last episode, so I think we'll continue on with doing a little bit more of the same today. So that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so we're just down here underneath the bridge where we set up this little Innisfail port for the food to come down the river here and be dropped off. Now, excuse me while I clear my throat. You can see this retaining wall we put in last time. We filled it with trees, but the AI has decided to pump in its own roads, and it's upset the balance of what's going on around here. So now that the AI has done that, I can't see it adding in more roads here unless it starts adding in like connecting these ones up. You never know. And you know what? We might actually... Excuse me. Ah, Ham. Stop coughing on people's ears. Right, sorry. Yes. Sorry, Dad. I potentially am thinking of maybe we'll just add a little bit of a service road up into here just to stop the AI doing it itself and ruining things further. So let's just have a quick look at that now. Give me this. And... we want to go from here. Want to give me a curvy road? I do want to give you a curvy road. That's a small road also to come off there. Yeah, you're right. We should give it a proper street, shouldn't we? Now, how do you feel about just connecting like such? That's not too bad, actually. I can handle that. Yeah, okay. I'll give this a bit of a smooth, but remembering that we're going to retain this up, and I think how it now is... as good a time as any. We'll fix all this wall. We're going to actually fix this wall up all around here. And then close this off in here, I think is what we're going to do today. And potentially put a little key just here as well. Okay, get into it then. Right, so take a mental note of what it looks like now, because I think we can landscape this and make it look completely different and better. Right, give me the terrain tool. Let's see if we can... bring this out as much as we can around here. Like such. Yep. Except we get rid of this bit here. Just like that. Yeah, okay. Now this bit I'm going to leave for the moment. Okay, get rid of that piece of the wall. We will leave you there for the moment. We'll just focus on this area just in here. Oh man, my throat. Okay. First things first, let's work from under this bridge. Are we happy with this drop off the way it is? We could potentially, you know, make it a little bit longer. We could even put a little building in here, like, you know, how they have these ones. Yeah, but that's not going to work, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. That will work. I kind of really wanted that. That's kind of sucks because of this bridge. Makes sense, however. Give them that one then. You could give them that now. It's not the same though, is it really? They can just have that and we can work on it from there. Okay, let's get out of that and then we'll wall it all off. Or we'll wall it partially and then we'll fence it. This is what goes on in my head when I'm just doing decorations by myself. I talk myself in and out of 20 different things before I actually do something. Okay, we're sticking with this. I know it's we always use it, but it's kind of detrimental to this map and what we need to use. Right, so we'll go with higher than we need and we'll stick with the 40 because we are going to wall it straight through there. Give it a slight twizzle and down we come. Now I can actually sit those girders just on top, just like that. Yeah. Okay. How do you want to do this back section? I'll just leave it the same, you know. Run it past just a little bit for me. Very good. Okay, so that's taken care of that side of things for the moment. The other thing is, and we're going to retain this. We're going to retain this bit. This road is going to be retained. But how do we want to do it so the landscaping comes down into this? Good question. Well asked. Shorten our wall here for a minute. Okay. Oh, New Haven. Yes. I can't wait to get into building some more trains and such. It's going to be great. How do we feel about a 20 there? I feel pretty good. You didn't put that in very well. No, I didn't. That was kind of painful to watch and you didn't do it well. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to do it better? Yes, in fact I would. Okay. Good. Okay, give me the 9 wall, please. Give me a slight maneuver. And up. Lovely. Now you know that the AI can actually build on that, don't you? And you're putting this in. Yeah. We may have to revisit things a couple of times. That's okay. It's called how the world progresses, you know? Keeps it organic. Keeps it organic, you say? Yeah, it does. It really does. Do we want to go with the 40 there and give me the 3 and bring it up? Yeah, we don't even need a 40. We're just going to go straight into the dirt and then let it be done. Let it be known that this wall shall be the last piece on this side. For today anyway. Okay, lovely. And then trees and so forth. What do you want to do on this side where you've got this great whopping bit of wall that you probably didn't need to do in the end? I think, you know, there is a bit of an embankment. We could make that shorter. Give me the 6. Get it nice and lined up. That's as high as that needs to go there. And then we can actually finish that. Can we? Just here? What about all this dirt on the corner here? tell you. Okay. Easily rectified. We don't kind of need to do too much behind there because it's more like the council property and we're just retaining it so it doesn't fill in our section there. So it's realistically up to the council to do something with that. Yeah, when you say it's up to the council, you know you're the council, right? Yeah, I'm the everything in this map. Give me 12. That seems excessive. Yes, but wait. There's more. Let's get this parallel to the tracks, otherwise it'll look kind of goosey. Oh, speaking of parallel to the tracks, it's kind of done it itself, hasn't it? Oops. It's going to be a little fiddly. Give me that. And we're going to have to come in nice and close too. Are we going to be able to make that come up? That's it. And retained. You, sir, are a legend. Thank you. Okay. Now that you've sung your own praises, what now? We do our famous put the trees in and don't look back. It's under assets. This one. Use the big bopper first. Because the big one hides things well from a distance. And use a bit of a smaller one to shrubbery over the but then you get this wall here like such. Yeah, you're not wrong. So then we use even a littler one. Autosave. Really? Killing me. I hope you don't mind these little decorative episodes, but it's a place that I wanted to visit and just fix up because I've been talking about it ever since we put this this little port. What would you call it? I guess the little wharf port thingy in. So it definitely needed to be done. It definitely needed to be done. And we'll get another slightly bigger one. And all of a sudden, Bob's your uncle. And obviously this station, this all needs to be decorated, but we're not doing that today. Right, so give me a bit of, I need to do some decoration here as well. Give me the smaller ones, because they just, when you're on the track ride, you don't want to be seeing just right angle dips in the earth. Put these along here like such. Landscaping 101. And a couple of smallies. Lovely. And then big ones. Aren't you glad you came along today to witness this lovely episode on just planting trees? It's a necessity. Okay, that, ladies and gentlemen, is much better. Okay, and then we can do something in here, bit of a signage thing or something. We'll do it today. All right, well, we'll get there. We've got a little bit more retaining to do. I hope the people don't mind, but it makes a difference, you know. It does make a difference. Right, can we get rid of you, by the way? That was annoying. Right, are you going to go with something slightly different so we're not just looking at the same stone all the time? No. Probably not. Do you have the same arguments with yourself when you play this game? At home? Okay, there, yep. So we're going to stick with the 20s along here for the moment anyway. It's hard with these really curved roads anyway to try and get a really nice curve, but if you have the right angle, like you have a sharp corner like we do here, I showed you episodes ago when we first put this wall in how you can smooth it out anyway, but I'm not going to smooth it out today. We're actually going to just put some little bushes in around here to make it look like there's a bit of shrubbery grown into the base of the walls, which can pretty much soften up the look of the wall, to be honest. I don't know if you're playing Transport Fever or Decoration Fever. Yeah, well, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. It's all part and parcel of building a thriving, organic-looking metropolis around the map. Okay, you potentially could go with a tenner here. Drop it. And plonk it. Right. Now give me the 20 back and the 15. Now. Angle of the dangle. Drop it down a lot. Yeah, happy with that. Okay, we can really tidy that up. Go back to 12. And we're almost home and hosed on the wall front today. Except for the little key that you might put in and around the port there. Yeah, we'll have a play with that just in uno momento. You gonna go one more for one more? Ah, I guess we have to there, don't we? Yeah, okay. We can just bury him straight in the dirt. Actually, it's not even going to bury in the dirt, is it? So go back to your 40. No, because you... Nah, too big. Ah, that's kind of sucky, isn't it? That'll do us there. That'll do us, Lewis. And all of a sudden we've got a nice little drive just down here. Okay, plonk in your trees quickly so you're boring everyone. Okay, yeah, alright. You know the drill. What is, right, I'm like, what's going on here? The tree's actually buried in the ground. How have you done this? Why are your trees like that? So you always get a nice little shrubbery fill in along the gap between the actual fence and the angled earth, which is where I'm doing it now. And this, you can see how it fills in that little like base gap down in there. And then we can fix this one up because you took away all my trees when you put in your new road. Okay, and then we can fill that with the big boppers. You know, you could potentially turn this into a playground area. That's not a bad idea, actually. I'll be honest. And I think, in fact, we might actually block the AI from building in this corner so we can put a park in. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's something the council would do, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Right, so give me that and scaling and that. Give me more. Give me more. Right, swizzle it. Can we make that? Oh yeah, that's quite big, isn't it? Like that. You know what you're doing there, Han? I kind of do. You're taking trees away also. Okay. So no one should build there for us, which is good. We can put a little park in. We might do that. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Down around here. How do you want to do it? Well, we're going to pave it. I'll just do something and I'll show you what I mean by soften it up just a touch. You can even wallop one of these in. Just gives that a nice little softens up those little sharp edges there. Right? You get what I mean. Right, how do we feel about that? Let's have a look under here. Not too bad. Actually, not too bad at all. I'm going to join this bridge here to there. Okay, how are you going to do that? Same sort of business. Really? Yeah, except we're going to use this brick, I think, or better blocks to this side. Bit of a, like a key sort of thing, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I do. I do get where you're coming from. It's almost like that was the original stone they used, and then as time progressed, we started using better blocks because cheaper to make, bigger to use, quicker to use, all that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff, really. Yep. How do you want to do it? Oh, good question. Maybe I just do it. I just close it off so it's a bit. Like that. And then we can bring that around to this side. Yeah, this is 20. Not as easy as you might think doing this sort of stuff. Because, you know, you do it. I'm trying to do it so it looks good first time, but generally it takes me a few different tries, trial by error basically, to get things looking correct. Really, autosave? Oh, that autosave is killing me. And it takes so long. The more you start adding into the map, the longer it'll take. I tell you what, it would have been nice there, just a little bit longer than a fiver. We can bury it. We can bury it, guys. We can bury it. Now, eventually, we're probably going to have bigger trucks picking up from in here. You know that, right? Yeah, I do. I am aware of that. I think there's a truck that we can use that I've got in mind that will play. It's not a semi-trailer. It's like a fixed. What do you call it? Like a fixed cab and rear sort of back on it. If you know what I mean. That doesn't make sense. But it's not a semi-trailer. It's the other version. You know what I mean. People know what. The people know what I mean. And if you don't, you'll see it when we do. Also, why are my trees not snapping to the ground? Better. Yep. Lovely. Okay, so that's that. I would have liked to have brought this over to here somehow, but it doesn't quite work. And in fact, I don't think we need to. But this here, this is going to be a little trickier. All in all, it hasn't taken too long to get this hooked into motion. Hooked on a feeling. Ah, wouldn't be an episode if I didn't sing something. Right. You know you do have the dock assets you could utilize. That is true. However, that is true. Well, you just did it. You know when I'm swizzling something and I don't talk, that you're probably expecting me to, I'm just going to drop it in. Right, how are you going to do that? I'm going to just drop that down. Just like that. Okay, you get what I'm doing here. And if you don't, stick around. I guess that has to be that size, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. This whole road needs to be... Oh, this whole road needs to be retained. How frustrating. Right, give me level 9. Let's go to level 9 on this thing. Also go level 40. Come on, level 9 and level 40 on it. Okay, now what? Just keep doing it. Just keep going level 40 on this bad boy. Kind of looks a bit silly like that, but you could go like that. Give me a little bit of this movement. Yes, and up. Give me 12. That's pretty much it there. Okay, we're not going to go any further than that today. Doesn't matter that the blocks don't look right, because that looks right to me. And then what? Wait. Now there should be like a section in here. Yes. Ooh, no. Ooh, la. Okay, this is where I'm looking at this thing. Okay. Is this going to work? Doubtful. All signs point to doubtful. That's not bad. I'm trying to look for the, don't need the steel heel bit of it. And there's a corner piece. That's not bad. Doesn't quite fit. That's also not bad. What if you just spun it like such? But then, yeah, this is better. This is probably more of what I want there, like that. I don't think you need it there, though, to be honest. I think you need it more on this side if you're going to put it somewhere. Yeah, I do. Is there a size? The trouble is I need it just a touch smaller where I've put that wall, don't I? Otherwise it pokes out the back side of it. You could just drop it ever so slightly, Ham. No, you can't do that either. So we're not going to do that. I'm actually just going to leave that how it is. We might actually now just paint it up. No, hang on. Terrain. Give me this. Let's just have a little go at this. Kinda? No. Plants. Plants it is. When in doubt, plant it out. At least the greenies will be loving it. We'll pretend they're like some sort of mangroves or something. What do we reckon? Well, that's actually not a bad idea. Mangroves do grow right on the water's edge. In doubt, plant it out. You heard it first, and you'll probably hear it never again from anyone, except for me, who plants it out by hiding. Yep, you're just saying things now. If I upgrade that road, is that going to destroy all my trees also. Good question. Let's go the country. No. That's looking a lot better though, people. Remember when I said, look at that, take a mental picture? That's instantly a million times better, I would say. Plus we'll drop a park in here. I think, where was that park asset that I found yesterday? Was it under... Ooh. Beach. Stop it. Oh, look at all this fun stuff. Oh, wow. We can't put that stuff in yet. No, that's too modern for what's going on here. I swear there was like a park asset. You mean like this park? No, it wasn't that park asset. Little gas station. I'm not boring any of you today. I'll come back to that when we find it. We'll come back and do it. But much happier with that now. Potentially I might just fix something up on this side of the of this corner I'm not happy with, but we'll come back and revisit that another time. Decorate that a little bit. But as far as this goes, where's he going now? Oh, they've taken a new route. So they come down here. They don't even use my little service road anymore. Oh, that's a bit sad. Let's ride him out. Picks up his gear and he goes up this way. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with those walls, I've got to be honest. Okay, lovely. Moving on. Now that we've done that, we are, now the decorating's done, we are going to build something today. So if you're still tuned in after all that, I said earlier I wanted to chuck a little airport in. We're going to do that. And we're not actually going to feed these guys here. We're going to feed the airport back over there. So we are going to have 2 airports. Okay. Why? Because I deemed it. That's why. We're not going to put it in there, even though that's a good spot for it. We can build a bridge and get over it. Do you like what I said? You like what I did there? Oh dear. Right. You know, that's while that's good and all, you can't fit any vessels under it. Yeah, that's okay. What kind of bridge would you like here? Just give me a regular steel one, I think, thanks. Green or no, regular steel. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? There'll be kids jumping off this into the water and people fishing off it. You know how it is. Right, give me some leveling. So you basically just did 34 minutes of prattling on and putting walls in. Yeah, I did. I really did. Don't worry. We'll do some decorating most episodes and try and build something or upgrade something or do something that's a little bit more exciting than what I have been doing. Okay. Now the exciting thing is bringing this airport in around over the water. I love airports that come in over the water. How do you feel about that? I think he went a little bit too big. It's a passenger airfield, a passenger airport, cargo airfield, passenger airport type 2 era. There's a lot of options here. What's this passenger airport? Whoa, Nelly, that's large. It is the Gold Coast though, holiday destination. You kind of want to put something really like outlandish here, don't we? I don't know, do we? Yeah, I do. And I kind of want it like that way. Oh, the planes will fly in over the top of the coast. Is that what you're trying to aim for? It is, yes. So more like that. Are we happy with that? Give me a slight turn. Okay, how do we feel about that? That's how we feel about that. And then I'm going to actually carve that. Am I? Although if there's an accident, the plane could just go push straight into that embankment. No, don't do that. Level it down. Alright. Yes, Dad. Yeah, okay. Lovely. And also give that a bit of a smooth off. You can't have that. That looks silly. Wow, that really takes out a lot of land there, doesn't it? I suppose it has to, really, though, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay. Do you want to also give it a bit more of a flatten, like that way? Like so. Okay. And then potentially either do some sort of retaining business or something on it. Okay, now we can run this road, which I have here, down to here. But first, you know what we like to do? Put in a fancy bus stop. How big? We only need a small one, don't we? Now look at this. How does this join up? So it joins up all like that. I kind of would like a roundabout here, to be honest. Do we have a roundabout? Ah, that's right. We need to check the one-way thing too. There was a great comment last time saying that maybe we right-click on the actual... and I'll show you what I mean here. We'll go check it now before I come back to that. So we were doing this kite about, right? And we had the one-way road. Right, and if we want to reverse it, I think we click on the tools, was it? Ah, so we click on the tool and then right click on the mouse and you can change the direction. Alright, so there's a great tip, so thank you very much for that. And now we've all learned something. Right. Back to this STRIX Cornetto, bring me this, give me the large. Now the Gold Coast isn't going to grow out here, you know that. So we could run just the country road out to it, or the freeway bit. Okay. The motorway. Okay, and then give me a bit of a curve. Oh, and 1956. We'll wait till we get to 1960 and then we'll have a bit of a pause in time till we start building things and doing stuff again. But nice. We're getting some new vehicles in which we're going to utilize to upgrade a lot of the trains over that side of the map, especially the big cargo ones. So I'm very excited about that. Now I would like... What I wanted to do was some kind of like airport loopy fiasco here. Like that? Kind of. But can you make... there's no way to make it one way, is there? No, there's not. Leave it. I'll revisit that. I'll think about it and we'll revisit it. Give me the building. Now, I probably haven't made this big enough to go in here yet either, have I? Nope. Okay, we'll put it here. Until I figure out how we're going to do that... Get rid of it. It's just a waste of space at the moment until you actually figure it out. It really is. And move that. We'll put it right in the middle. Hey diddle diddle. Let the people cross in the middle. Right, okay, perfect. It is what it is for the moment. Now, I'm not going to change the service. I'm going to leave the service how it is, and potentially, what trams are we running on that? Can we get just play thanks to? Holy people want to ride the tram. Alright, let's check the trams here. They are these old boppers, so let's manage the vehicles. Let's also get, let's replace them. What were they? These Stratton barns, which only have a capacity of 11. Oh, are they gonna be happy with an upgrade? They take 23. We're gonna go with these. Yep. Alright, and give me 2 more. Perfect. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, that should clear up some people around the place and get people lifted and shifted a little bit more. Now, I swear we had... Maybe we didn't. A terminus down here, but we don't. So let's just say this. For the airport drop off and pick up. Oh. I would like it to be right smack bang in the middle of town. Probably not going to happen, I'll be honest. We could, to encourage growth, put a tram station over here. I like how the AI have started to put their own their own streets in. It means that there's growth imminent. Okay, and you. I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, you did. Right, you've broken Christmas. So after South Street, no, you've ruined Christmas ham. Ooh, Christmas ham. Change the line. So after South Street, we are going to Mill Road. No, you're already going to Mill Road. Then what's your problem? There's no tram track, ham. I suppose all of you would have picked up on that before I did. Look, I'm still getting used to the new year. Leave me alone. Electric, make it all happen. Yes, good. Bish bash. What? Oh, AI. I mean, saving, autosave. AI autosave. Oh my gosh. We'll get there. We'll get there. So we're going to bring the airport shuttle down to here as well. So hopefully it's going to encourage the growth to come out here a little bit more. Once again, I don't know if that's a thing. It could be. It could not be. Very good. We now have a tram service in there. Let's get our line in. We're going from there. Also, you haven't upgraded this. Bugger. Yep. Unless we just make it a bus. Yeah. Yeah. I like that actually, because we've already got trams around the city. Train, trams, and bus. We'll get everything going, and they're going to have plane. Oh, these guys are going to have everything. Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, I think I like buses better for the moment. We can also do a link up to these guys also. Yeah, okay, we'll do that too. Okay, so this is going to be Gold Coast Airport link. So we're going to go caps, packs. What are we saying? GC Gold Coast. Yeah, we'll call it the Airlink. GC Airlink. Packs, also bus. GC Airlink. Yeah, nice. Can we get 5 vehicles? Passenger. What buses have we got? We used these Mercedes-Benz yesterday. Good bus, but we're going to use this coach. There's this or the twin. We're going to use the twin coach. Give me 2 of them. And we'll set them on packs. And we better change the color of that too. Okay, lovely. And then give me one from Sorrento as well. So these guys could be used with a dire bus. Oh, speaking of bus upgrades. Right. They're also doing the double turnaround thing, are they? Which we probably should fix up. We'll do that. We'll do that bus if they need that. Look, they can get the bus in there, then they get the tram up to Sorrento if they want to leave. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for the moment. If we deem that they need it, we can add it in later. Let's get this in. And we're going to fly all the way. Holiday destination to holiday destination. I really want to get this airport. Oh, it is actually. My bad. We've got some people, a lot of people waiting. So we are going to, what do we call our last Pax Plane Duff Para? Okay, that's what we call it. Okay, well this is going to be Pax Plane. There's our new line. Pax Plane. And we are GC. Also, it's this. Then GC to Para. Does that mean when I did the other? I potentially did, didn't I? I think we'll come back and fix it later. I think I did the wrong thing there. Okay, give me a plane, please. Buy. Now, what kind of a... you get this Douglas C... This is a Skytrain. All cargo. 10 capacity. It's not as good as it... We could use this one. It's only got a 10 capacity. This has got a 15. These are really the DC4 is really the flavour of the day, isn't it? We'll go with 2 of them. Buy them. Set them on GC Para. Lovely. How many people are waiting here actually? 53. Wowzers. Okay, so we've got people moving around now. Just head back over to the GC while that takes flight. So we've got plenty of decorating we have to do here, but I'm really happy with a bit more fancy airport out here for the Gold Coast, to be honest. We can really decorate that up. Now, are the planes going to land in that way? Or take off that way? Don't know. Let's get rid of these. Paint assets. That's the one. Turn that off. Go back to here. Give me that. And let's get rid of some of these trees. Okay. How do we feel about that? I actually feel really happy with that. I know there's an airport just there, but there's, you know, these are separate islands. They are. They really are. Yeah, a little bit of decorating, and I think we might add that line in. I'm going to have to think about it. And this, I don't know if we're going to keep this road the way it is. Okay. So, episode 43, but the second episode of the new year. Another bit of a pottering around episode. But as I say, we want to start getting things looking a little bit more organic, a little bit more like they're meant to be the way they are. Really happy with how this turned out now, actually. Super happy with that. Just a little bit more cleaning up to do with this little dock, and I think it'll come along really well. We'll put the park in there. I'll see if I can find those park assets, and I'll drop it in for you guys and show you next time. Yeah. Okay, let's head on over here because our planes are going to take off. Okay, so this plane is coming from Duff Para. What's this one? Gold Coast. Woohoo, here we go. Got no one on board. We're still getting higher. Let's get a little bit of speed going. And we'll close out by flying the plane into the Gold Coast. How does that sound? So yeah, just finishing up on what I had to say then. Actually, go a bit quick there. I think, I know some of you may just be like, just build the train line, build the transport line, and this and that, but others may like the decorating side as well. I personally like both, and I'm using the next few episodes to go around the map and just clean a few things up and get things looking nice and schmick. Not perfect, because as I said, we're only 1956 now. Once we progress through the ages into the 90s, the 2000s and so forth, we'll add all more modern day stuff as we get there, you know, and that'll make, you know, that'll just sort of bring it will have elements of old buildings and old walls, like the stone walls, and we'll have elements of new walls and new buildings and new decorations to add in on the fun. So that's the point of doing the things I'm doing now, because I'm not going to fully decorate things right at one point. I'm going to come back, revisit them, go away, come back in a few years' time, revisit them. Okay, this looks dangerous. And I tell you what, if we just, oh my gosh, that'd be a horrible death wreck just then. Like it though, look at that view of the Gold Coast. People coming in and be like, oh, there's the Gold Coast, I can't wait to get there on holiday. Right, firstly, here's another plane. Pause. Yeah, so I know, yeah, so that's the reason why I'm doing things the way I'm doing them now, so we can just have a bit of a look-see, to make sure that, make sure things are looking good, things are looking where they're supposed to be. I want to actually get you dipped down. Let's bring this plane in and see how close it is. No friggin' way. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, okay. Happy with that. Alright, ladies and gents, so yeah, there's the reasoning why I'm doing bits of decoration and stuff now. Anyway, so long-winded explanation, but you know me, I like a long-winded explanation. I just like you to understand where I'm coming from and what we're trying to achieve here. We're trying to achieve a map. I'm not just going to play this map, build everything in and then go, and we're done, let's move on to the next map. No, I want to build this map and I want to get it so it looks realistic, so when we do track rides and so forth in the future, we can just, you know, really enjoy the scenery around it and how we've built it up and the journey that we've made to get there. So that's the point of doing all this. That's the point of it's the point I'm trying to make. All right, so it's why a couple of these episodes might be a little bit slower in terms of building, but hey, I will try and add an element of something new in each time, or upgrading some stuff. It's not just going to be only decorating. You can see here we've added in a new bloody passenger terminus for the Gold Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gold Coast. We hope you enjoy your stay. Please do not leave your baggage on board, because we will keep it and use it at our Christmas party, where we will divvy out and wear your clothes in a fun and cheerful manner. I've been Van Ham. Stay glued to your screen, stay safe wherever you are, and get out of here.